buddies, that was Dave Edmunds with Albert Lee and Sweet Little Lisa. So for the chords, it's very straightforward. I'm just playing for the rhythm part, a very basic kind of country. Kind of 3 chord shuffle there. Okay, so we've got 3 chords in the song, A, D and E. A classic 3 chord country progression. Okay, so kind of on the verses, you're just playing A to D to E. Then in the guitar solo, you've got kind of A to D, back to A, back to E, back to A, and then to a D. The chorus is basically D, A, E, 1 bar A, back to D. Okay, so it's really simple. Just listen for the changes. It's really simple to follow. But just on the chords, I'm just adding the 6th note. Okay, so on the A chord, I'm basically just playing an A chord as an open 2 2 2. Then adding my 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D string. So down, up, down. So a little bit, and just resting my palm lightly on the bridge to give it a slightly muted feel. So then on the D chord, just playing a D. Again, I might just concentrate on the bottom 2 notes, 3 notes. But again, slightly muted, just playing D and use my little finger to add 4 on the G string. On the E chord, just adding my little finger, playing an E, adding my little finger on 4 on the A string. And that's basically it chord-wise, okay? Nice and simple and straightforward, classic 3-chorder. Okay, so I've not obviously done every fill because that would take forever. So what I've done is concentrate on the guitar solo, because if you learn the kind of solo and what Albert Lee is playing, it gives you good ideas to how you can put your own fills in the song and that kind of country style. So next we're taking a look at the solo. The great Albert Lee plays the solo with something called a B-bender. Now that's not very common, so I'm just playing on a regular guitar. I don't have one. It's kind of a device which connects the strap to a mechanism inside the guitar. You kind of pull down on the guitar and it bends the B string kind of up a tone, okay? So it gets those kind of pedal steel type bends. Okay, but you can do it with, you can kind of approximate what he's playing by just doing bends with your fingers. All right, so I'm starting with what would have been a B bender lick, but I'm playing. So we've got this, basically just little bend up and, or you could do it gradually, but basically I'm getting from a G to an A, hitting this note, and so what you're getting, so I'm playing on 8, that G, bend it to the A, but on top playing a C sharp, so you're getting the root and 3rd of an A chord. Of course we're in A. Yeah, and what I'm doing, I'm using my pick on this string and my 2nd finger here. So I've got, so that kind of thing. Then just re-picking with my pick and finger and releasing. So you got that kind of thing. And then I'm sliding down from an E and a G to a C sharp and an E. So again, classic kind of country Albert Lee style. A little chromaticism, but landing on chord tones. So a lot of country, you've got those notes in between, you know, it could be chromatic, but landing on notes that are common to the chord that's been played. So, yeah, very country kind of thing. All right, so I've got, so just playing 9 and 8, sliding to 6 and 5. And then, so we've got, then I'm playing 7 and 7, so D and F sharp, then 7, A, then a little pull on 5 and 5, C and E. So kind of pulling that C towards C sharp. So you've got then I'm going to the second position. So A, F sharp, E, A. 2, 4, 2, 2. Then a little B, A, pulling up to slight bend on that B again. So 2, so 4, 2, bend. 2, 4, 2. And again. So all together. Yeah. Then we're going over the D chord. Okay, so over the A chord, I've been hitting a lot of those major chord tones. We're now going to go into the blues scale, which kind of fits nicely over the D chord because you've got like a 7th in there. Okay, so rather than a C sharp in there, a C natural. Okay, so we've got so we're going. So that could be a kind of bluesy kind of thing, you know. Yeah. So I've got C to A, 5, 7 on G and D. Then 7, 5, 7, D, C, A on the G and D strings. And then, so we've got ba, 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 ba. Then a classic kind of rockabilly. Bend that D note up to an E and play E and A. So bend on 7, then 5 and 5. So, and then I'm bending again. This would have been played with the B bender, just pulling down the neck to pull that B string up. But here I'm bending a G up to an A. So bending 8 on the B string and then just kind of just picking the B and E string. So 5 on E. So we've got, yeah. Then we got, so we're kind of bending now, releasing that bend and going down to E. So we got, so I'm bending, release, so that A comes down to a G, to an E, so then bending an E to an E from a D on the 7th fret of the G string, then back to that G on 8 on the B string, so I've got, then release that back to D, so we got, then coming down the scale, so 5, 7, 5, 7, C, A, G, E, then back to A, so 7, 7, 7, 5. So we've got slowly, so we've got all together. open E string, and again this here I've got I'm bending and got an E chord here, so that's kind of what we got there, but bending an F sharp to that note on 13, so bending 11, and then so I'm bending that and hitting the B string, so bending 11 whilst also hitting 12 on B, and then picking the E string also on 12, so I'm not bowing my little finger across the 12th fret there. And then we got so here I've got, I'm moving down to the 10th fret, so here I'm bending on B. Again, this could probably be a B bender, but do it with your fingers. So I'm bending on, that's basically what I'm playing on the B string. Bend on 10 to a B, release to A to G, but with that D on top. So then I'm just bowing across 9 to 7. So we've got, yeah, so I'm sliding 9 to 7 on top 3 strings, playing 9 on the D string at B there, back to 7 7 7. So we've got, and then we're coming down, great little combination of the blues scale there and the major scale, kind of country, kind of pentatonic major. So I've got sliding, so pull off B to A, slide to 5 G, 9 7 5, and back to 7, and then 7 on the A string, and then hammer 4 5 6, and then a B on 4. Okay, so that's the D string and the G string. So altogether you've got, again slowly, then play G. So now on the first string, 3rd fret, G on 3, 2, pull off to E, and D on 3 on the B string, and E on 5. Yeah, and then okay, so now we're kind of into the A kind of pentatonic here, A minor pentatonic, blues scale. So we've got, so I'm sliding to 5, then 3, E, G on the B and E strings, then 5, 3, slide to 1 on the B string, then we've got 3, 1, 2, open, yeah, 3, 2, so 3, 1, 2, open, 3, 2, then little pull off, 2, 1, open, yeah, so but I am fast, so 2, 1, open, E, E flat, D, so then C to open A, and then back to the D, C with a little pull, and 2 A's. So and then last bit is so here I'm not sure how Albert does it, but I was sliding to 6 on the G string. I played open E, then 2, 2, 5. So yeah. So 6 on G, open E, 2 on E, 2, 5, or you could play open. So whatever works for you, and then pulling off 5, 4, 2, C natural, B, A, F sharp on 4 on the D string, finish on an A, 2 on the A. Yeah, so I've got. Okay, great little solo and lots to learn from that. And yeah, good way to learn to improvise little country licks for the rest of the song. So next we'll take a look at the bass. For the bass part, it's mostly based around the root, 5th and 6th. So you go root, then to the 6th, then to 5th. So you've got, for example, on the A chord, A, F sharp, E. Okay, so when you've got an A chord, you're kind of mostly playing that. Okay, so there might be some fills here and there, but basically, if you've got this, you're good. So that's 7, 9, 7 on the D and A strings. Switch it to a D chord. Okay, so in the chorus and verses, you just got the 3 chords of A, D, and E. The order switches around a bit, but it's pretty easy to follow where you're at. So I've got D, which is 5, 7, 5. And then go to an E. When you go to an E chord, it's 7, 9, 7, and that's both on the A and E string. Okay, and there's a few little fills, especially the chorus. So on the guitar solo, for example, I'm coming out of the E chord into that. So to get from the E to the A, on the last bar of the E, I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4. E, F sharp, G natural, little chromaticism there, G sharp, then back into your riff for the A chord. So I'm playing 7, 9, 5, 6, riff. And then to take you into the chorus, I'm playing first note of the A, and then an open A, B, C sharp. Again, kind of classic country. To get you to the next chord, boom, bam, 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 bam. And on the chorus, instead of playing, I could play that, it still worked, but a little variation I'm playing is. So I'm just doing now, again, kind of classic rock and roll country. Just a little hammer from the semitone below, C sharp to D, 4 to 5. And then that's on the A string, and then a little climb up to the A. 4, 5, 6, F sharp, G sharp. And then you've got the E chords. So I'm just again playing that little semitone hammer, 6 to 7 this time. And then last bars of the chorus, last 2 bars, I'm playing that E climb up that we played before. E, F sharp, G sharp, then straight to. So 7, open, 2, 4, into a repeat. So you've got that. Yeah. Yeah, and then you. So it's all pretty simple. And I say, if you play it at a nice brisk pace, keep it chugging along. It'll sound great. All right. So thanks for watching, buddies. Cheers.